Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Welcome back to Michael Danger Magus's adventure. Excuse me, I was having some really bad dreams. I had to spend some time in the infirmary. I tell you, it was like going through hell. We have a quest right inside the Great Hall to meet up with Sebastian. Last time we were with him, we were visiting his sick sister in the countryside and learning about a potential curse that she might have. We overheard him arguing with his brother, and well, I always have been the nosy type. Let's get involved.
The dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Agreed.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
Lumos. I won't give up.
Are you looking to the dark arts to save your sister right now, my dude?
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Well, it's not confirmed to be about the dark arts, right? I'm curious about the dark art. No, well, I mean, the dark arts are dangerous, but, I mean, to be a well-rounded wizard, you have to learn about the dark arts, right? They teach it here in this very school. So, of course, I'm curious in an academic setting, not to use it against anyone.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
Well, I mean, you could tell me, man, we're bros. I told you my secrets.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us.
Of course.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Isn't that the torture one? I'm not familiar. Tell me about it.
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport.
Oh, that's
Ominous
terrible.
described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it.
They were forcing him
his
to?
family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
Man, that's terrible. He had no choice.
How horrible. Poor Ominous.
It's
He
awful.
was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
I mean, like I said, investigating for
understand.
academic purposes,
change
I'm
tomorrow.
sure is fine. No one should have any trouble with that. However, well, we'll wait for his owl. I'm sure it'll be here soon. Look at how decorated the Great Hall is, though. Wanted to make sure we gave this a little bit of a spotlight before our adventure really began. I returned to the map chamber. It seems as though we may be able to get some
It would be
more
wise not to underestimate the
information.
student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen.
Who are we
And they've
talking
been
about?
Teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
Hey, you weren't talking about me, right? They do. Look how proud Michael looks right now. You know, I am pretty magical, right, Professor?
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
Well, yeah, of course.
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
How does that work?
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
Well, I've got some bad news for you. Your castle's been completely overrun. But you didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
Does he just walk over there? Is there just a parallel portrait world? I have so many questions. Or is it just like he's at one frame now and he takes 2 steps to his side and he's at another frame? Could you enlighten me, magic picture man?
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Am I mistaken in saying that we've been to Rookwood with Professor Fig before? I know we've definitely cleared that place out. I want to say it was during like a little bit of an escort. And to be honest, it's not even just the castle that's overrun. This entire countryside has been completely flooded with goblins, poachers, and very dangerous wildlife as well. I wonder if this is kind of the seed of corruption here, so to speak, and we'll be able to clear it out. Either way, looks like we have to wait.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists.
What are we gonna
They're
do?
working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Why would I agree with that? Let's go through the front gate. Bro, I am packing so many potions, Professor. You are so far behind. Although, if he does think discretion is the best way, we will try to oblige. I am pretty good at stealth at the end of the day. Looks like one guard here might be watching the door. If we attack the wall, he turns around. Are you sure you don't want to go through the front door? It's right here, Professor. I'll just go ahead and collect that if you don't mind. Looks like we need to head west. A bit more of an encampment set up here.
Absurd, isn't it? Ranrock wants us to find the child. But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Cool. Sounds
Yes,
like a lot
take
of work.
every child.
Perhaps we just tell him we looked. Well, if he asks.
It does sound easier. Let's do that.
Good night, fellas.
Petrificus totalis.
What about your friend over here? He's not looking at me either. Perhaps we just take every child.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Levioso, and then Arresto.
Momentum.
Momentum. That way we can climb up here and reach the ledge. Good thing we just did that mission about beasts where we learned this. Otherwise, I'd be a little lost. Hey, Professor Pig, are you able to get up here? I don't mind going in by myself. I think I'd be totally fine. Now, normally... I'll hold that thought.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the
I
country...
wouldn't have to dig if you could simply
Well, that's
manage
them.
to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable.
Ooh.
We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
He sounds serious. Good thing Rookwood doesn't know that we're literally here in his building with him.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Is this the right time for us to be having this conversation?
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Yeah, please tell her that I love her. That's very important. Never forget. It seems as though we couldn't sneak in too much further into this place. There's a lot of enemies coming in all at the same time. I'm going to be a little rusty in combat. I'm not going to lie. So let's go in with some bonuses here. This is going to increase our spell damage. This is going to decrease our cooldowns. Let's go ahead and have some fun, although it does look like some lightning is already falling down. We're going to need a potion to keep ourselves alive nearly immediately. Some ancient magic does do a pretty good job of turning that enemy into a chicken. And let's just continue to call down more. Whoa, Scott. Okay, we got to dodge out of that. But we'll be fine. Wow, more reinforcements coming in as well. Let me line of sight over here behind the tent. I can ancient magic one of the wizards that joined in, and I don't have to worry about breaking through that shield. Now I have a bit of an advantage because so much of my side is covered currently. Ooh, nice. Confringo there, actually spreading quite a lot of damage. Expelliarmus gives me that axe, and we send it into one of the reinforcements. I'm going to swap off the potions here yet again. Adurus is going to make us invulnerable. And now I'm going to swap out to the lightning potion as well. And now anyone who's not in range of me, I'm just going to focus on pulling them in range of me. Like this guy over here, let's get through that shield and then drag him into range. Zombies have to be burned. It seems as though we have a necromancer here joining us, although he is getting weak now. I see a scout and 2 scouts, or might be all that remains. This was quite a lot of enemies inside of one courtyard. Ugh. Well, so much for a quiet entrance. Looks like we're going to have to make our way up onto the top wall now. I don't see any other reinforcements up here. Revelio's showing me some collections I may not have finished earlier. I mean, it is possible I'm mixing up this castle with another one. We have been to a few pretty big landmarks by now, and it was, you know, a few weeks ago. But I swear, we already went through all the cupboards in here and everything.
Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself.
Whoa, okay, this was not structurally sound. I should not have jumped on that. Professor Fig seems to have apparated himself down to the middle. Are you mad at me? You want to talk about it? Oh, here we go. This door is looking familiar, but I can't push through on this side. That could be the reason. Looks like we're going to have to charge a few of these things. So these weren't the maps Or, you know, the portals with the butterfly that flies around. These somehow just open the door, and it looks like those 3 were all that we needed. Is it just timed?
Those symbols on the walls.
Yep, symbols on the walls. Got it, bud.
I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
Michael, over-explain the magic magus. This place looks like it would have a bit of a draft.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us.
Revelio.
Let's see where they lead.
What is going on in this room? Am I back inside of Diablo? What is happening? Professor, is that a train?
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
I've seen Bakar's tower countless
Bro, I
times.
totally...
Never
You're still
suspected
thinking about a
elves
portrait
would
after
be-
seeing that thing? That's why I need you here, Professor. We have to have someone who always keeps their eye on the original prize. I do tend to get easily distracted, especially by shiny things like that big red thing. You know what? You're right, Professor. This is it
something.
right here.
I was hoping that was you.
Yo, there is like an apocalypse happening outside. Are you aware of that?
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Well, I think I deserve to know more first.
Sir, surely I've proven myself. In light of what's happened, perhaps you should tell me everything now.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Professor Pig? Sounds like something real creepy's outside.
Revelio.
Oh, I have to connect with some ancient magic, I think. Well, Professor, it's been a pleasure.
Lumos.
Lumos!
I'll be on my way. Here it is. Goodbye,
I
Professor.
would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
I'll be back as soon as I can. And we're gone. He apparated away. Well, I'm sure we can... It's the second trial. We did the first one, no problem. And this even looks like the same kind of thing.
Revelio.
Okay, well, I mean, it has been a little while. I might be a little rusty, but I'm sure we can get the old gears spinning inside my noggin again. Well, this looks lovely. How do I open the door? Revelio's not even showing me anything, so... Note the fiery torch? Perhaps we have to extinguish the flame.
Glacius.
Oh, there's another ancient magic source here. What will I see? A doorway on the other side. But how does one reach the other side? I don't think this torch thing did anything. But this certainly seems to have. Well, let's give this a Leviosa.
Leviosa.
And perhaps we can lift this up and then freeze it in place.
Arresto momentum.
And then potentially climb that. That seems a little too high.
Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto momentum.
What if I just leave it there? It has the pillar outline, which is kind of weird, right? What if I just leave it there and run back through? Does that become a, yes, pillar that I can just climb? But there's also another one now that I didn't spot before. I'm not sure why you would need two. If I could just jump right up here. It looks like this might be our way forward. I hope I didn't miss anything there. Revelio's kind of betraying me. Perhaps I need to bring one of these with me. If it can go up this high, yes. Come on, cube. This seems oddly familiar. Have I... Whoa! Goodbye! The door closed. It did not like that. It did not like that one bit. Okay. What do you got for me? Shifting. Side paths as well. That opened up another set of stairs. Or another bridge across.
Revelio.
Is Revelio showing me this chest at least? Yes, it is. So I'm getting some clues here. That's good. That's good. Not sure how to get to the high ground on this one. Although it seems as though I might be able to not grab it there. But potentially use something in the room to reach that. Revelio again, what does it show me? This is empowered. Hold on. Here we go. Investigate. I see this on the wall. Okay.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Yeah, okay. Hold on. Let me try to give it an Accio through the gate.
Accio.
Maybe it's just... Yeah, Levioso is interfacing with it a little weird. So if I leave this here... There was ground. Yeah, that looks like it would work. Oh! Right! Reverse it. Then move through this way. Oh, hello. I didn't expect to get a potion. But that did work for this. Oh, unfortunately. Is it too tall? Got another thing from over the gate. Perhaps I can leave this one here. And then... Yeah! Okay, there was something really weird going on with this portal over here, but I was pretty obsessed with figuring that out first. So, there's an open door in this dimension and a closed door in this dimension. So, it seems as though this is the way forward, but is there a way to potentially find something else in this room, or was I... Yeah, I think I was just levitating over the door. Okay. Well, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a good old college try here. I'm only slightly getting completely overwhelmed with all of the brain bending this time. Oh, yeah, this guy doesn't look good. This guy doesn't look good at all. Yeah, go ahead, expand the arena to me. Sure. Sure. Everything's fine. Oh, you are a big man. I'm gonna pop an Endurance potion immediately. Also try to dodge out of the way of that as fast as I can and use our ancient magic against him at the same time. Actually, that ancient magic chunking him a little bit. Expelliarmus gets rid of his weapon and we plop it back into his chest. Well, hello. Who are you? How may I help you? You all wouldn't happen to be standing on a... Whoa, oh god. Okay, he has airborne attacks. Should have been ready for that. Now we know. You guys wouldn't all happen to be standing on a raised platform with inevitable doom off of the other side of it. Because, you know, I happen to have a signature move that I like to use.
Depulso.
See ya!
Levioso.
Oh, you're not done. You're not done. You just gotta wait. It's almost there.
Depulso.
Oh no, did you hit the wall? Okay, I guess we'll just have to try again. Actually, we might be able to just push him off with our auto attack knockback. Well, that wasn't too bad. I think we took down that enemy pretty quickly, actually, the big guy. That was nice. Maybe I do have exceptional skill and can conquer any trial. Maybe the professor was right. Assuming he was talking about me. He has a lot of students, of course. Well, we have another dimension in front of us. Will this rotate it? Yes, indeed, it does. That rotated it to the right.
I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
What does that show me? A statue with some kind of energy swirling up around it? Okay. Did I swap dimensions there? I don't think so. So I think I may have bugged this one out and solved it accidentally without even knowing it. When I jumped around, maybe you're supposed to jump around. I'm not sure, but in the red world, I believe this area just forms, and I just hopped over this, and that's how I solved the puzzle. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it, but I'll take it. I actually solved it like 5 minutes ago and then didn't even notice. That was a really wobbly staircase right there. Do you guys shatter just as easy as the other one?
Revelio.
Kind of bizarre, right? You guys so fragile. Okay, we're starting this one off with a pillar, and I assume I have to move it inside the other dimension. Let me go through first and see what this looks like. So that's the pillar built up. Whoa! Hello? Are these other dimensional enemies I'm fighting right now? Move. There's one in this dimension and another is in the other version of this world. That's terrifying. Hold on, we gotta get him out of here. Expelliarmus did not take his weapon away. And I dodged through. I don't think he's actually dead. This guy's airborne, though. Hold on. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. Take me through. He's one shot. We gotta end him. I'm gonna do it with this egg. Okay, one down. Let me move through this. Bro, he almost moved through it. That's right. It's an Expelliarmus. Although, okay, that just broke my brain. Whoa, that broke my brain really hard. Hey, can I have your weapon? Thanks, bud. That does so much damage. Thank you so much for letting me hold that. Okay. That was a really cool fight. That was so cool. Bro, I've been staring at this puzzle for like 20 minutes. I've been talking to myself throughout the entire thing, trying to figure it out. And like, I'll keep making progress. Like, I was like, oh, I can move this over here. And you know, you can flip this around, right? So like, I keep thinking, well, maybe I have to move this here and put it up on the platform with me. I know the buttons for that. Here we go. Put it up here on the platform with me. But I just keep despawning everything and I keep breaking everything. And it looks like it's fine now. I kind of recklessly moved it up the stairs and stuff, and everything just kept despawning. It's like they don't want me to move any of the assets out of this area, but this actually looks like I'm making good progress. So what happens if I move back through? Does that ledge go away? The ledge does go away. So I have to... I feel like you could cheese this, right? Couldn't you just jump from here without the pillar? Or potentially Wingardium Leviosa into an Arresto Momentum while you're holding it here?
Arresto Momentum.
Couldn't you just climb up here and... Oh! And then do I just rotate this? Oh, thank God. That one took me a long time. I was staring at that one for a while. Okay, and we got the chest. I don't know how I'm going to edit that down. I was literally just trying to work that out verbally the entire time and not getting it at all. Okay, we're through. We're Oh, jeez. Okay. Wasn't ready for that movement. Hey, another statue guy. Oh, you are as fragile as your friends. I thought you were going to be sturdy for a second. I got excited. Looks like more sentries spawning in the corners of the room here. I think I'll be fine. I don't think I'm that worried. Just 2 of them? You guys didn't want to bring in more reinforcements than this? You know this isn't going to work, right? There we go. That was a pretty good slice. Guess we'll keep moving forward. I don't mind that ancient magic.
Revelio.
Kind of seems like the game wants me to go straight, but then what was this archway for? Might just be a side collectible. Yeah, a chest up there, potentially. Okay, so what happens if I shoot this? It rotates this around the other way. And we can see a Whoa. Whoa, okay. Do it again. Do it again. I have the Accio ready.
Accio.
Give me that. Oh, I just pulled the chest. That was neat. That was cool. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, down the main path. Another probably very fragile statue lies ahead. Priceless artifacts on the left and right side that I'm probably going to throw at enemies first chance I get. Potions just sitting on the floor. That's not a good sign. Michael, are you really just going to trust dungeon potions? You don't know how long those things have been here. Potions have to have an expiration date, right? I don't know what that shaky screen was, but the door is open in front of us. The stairs have presented themselves. Oh, and they're still fucking with me. So what's on the other side? Oh, here we go again. Hello. No, I don't think you're going to be charging at me. Ow. Okay, that other one certainly did. Okay, we have to kill this one fast. He has sentries as well that are going to be causing us some problems. Oh, God. Chugging potion. As soon as I can Expelliarmus again, we can kill this one and zone back through to hopefully take down the other big one, who I'm not seeing yet, to his credit. There he is. Wait, can you come through the portal? That would actually be really helpful. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let me go immune to damage again really fast. And we're going to set you up for a good ass whooping. Let me give myself some cooldown reduction. Here we go. Oh, what's that over there? Expelliarmus. Wait a minute. There's 2 more sentries inside of the other area. Well, Expelliarmus. Let me give you... Yeah, give me that one too.
Depulso.
Hey, you wouldn't be standing next to an edge again, would you? You should know better than that, right, my dude? Oh, no. They never learn. They never learn. What is that? Man, you are big. Has anyone ever told you that? Shit. Okay, this is the superhero of Guardians. I probably have to break that. Okay, we're going to be ready for that next time. When we see that charging, we're going to try to hit that with the same color spell. Looks like Ancient Magic was still pretty effective, but it's going to be a while before we get another one of those. Potential frost explosion about to happen here. Yes, indeed. Is he going to channel another spell? I'm ready. It was purple last time. It's purple this time. There we go. Big explosion in front of the Guardian's face.
Stupid one.
I'm not even sure where that came from. I have another ancient attack. I'm sending it in. He's going down to his feet. This is actually pretty big auto attack damage here. Another explosion. We're just out of range. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Hold. Hold. He's going to charge again. We're ready. No, that's a slam. Dash to the side. Ooh, it's like a small cast to his right. Dash. Here it is again.
Stupefy.
Nice. Stupefy deals direct damage to the boss. Ancient magic stuns him one more time. And I guess I can just send Confringos his way. I doubt I can freeze him. Oh, actually, I can. The Glacius combo works. That's not too bad. Hey, you wouldn't mind holding a weapon so I can send it back at you, would you? Although that doesn't look good. We'll stupefy off that, mitigating all of the damage we can with the Protego. It's coming around again for a second flip. We mitigated one more time. The Pensive Guardian seems to be stuck in a loop. It's a loop I don't mind. It's giving me pretty free damage. We'll interrupt it with a bit of ancient magic, bringing him back down to his feet. And I'm just going to send in some damaging spells here if I can. Slightly too close. We'll roll back. There is some ancient magic on the ground as well we might be able to use. I have a feeling he's going to charge soon. That's dash to the side. Got it? What do you got, bud? There's no way you were going to hit me with that attack. It's just not going to happen. You better stop trying. We're at 166 successful hits in this combo without taking damage. And it looks like this was the easiest part of the trial. One more attack. I'll give you one more chance. What's it going to be? Great choice. Oh, that could have been so dramatic. You couldn't let me have that? Come on. You had to live with 1 HP. You couldn't let me have that?
What a relief.
So where does this lead, I wonder? Continue exploring the Rookwood trial. Oh, we have another pensive. Perfect. Let me grab this chest behind it just in case I black out after seeing this memory or something. Look at this. Above another statue. That looks like ancient magic to me. Scoop it up, Michael.
I must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in.
Who's ready?
Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready.
Wand looks a lot like mine.
Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Oh, sign me up, dude. Right now.
Isadora.
I can't tell if he liked that.
What have you done?
I took his pain.
He's leaking! He's leaking!
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
I wonder if I would be able to use that to help Sebastian. The pensive has been retrieved. We are free to re-enter the map chamber.
It is good to see you again.
Hey, bud.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What did Isadora remove from her father's chest? Was that real? Were there any side effects?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
Well, I guess I'm ready.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
Hello, great to meet you.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor.
I'll keep both of my eyes peeled. Professor Fig wants to chime in. Let's hear what he has to say.
I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Oh, no! It's the absolute worst time of the year. Well, I'm going to have to dress warmer, that's for sure. Thank you guys for being here. We will continue Michael Magus's adventures very soon.